I get it. Like, why don't you just go in the toilet like a normal person?
Right.
I don't know why you can't do it. Like if you're just afraid of wiping or you don't like it, like
no, I don't know if
shower
it's.
after.
I don't know if it's like little. Just maybe she poops like a rabbit and just always little pebbles. But like if you got like a log, I mean that's a lot of waffle stomping, dude. That's when you got to get down there and like.
Yeah, I wasn't
really
thinking about. I wasn't thinking about like logs. I was just thinking about.
I
don't
know.
That's exactly where my mind went.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're having diarrhea every day, that's not good either.
That's what I'm saying, man. Every time that shower drain is clogged, you're gonna be a little pissed.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast. I am Bill, one of your hosts, along with co-hosts and bros, Dean and Eddie. Welcome, everyone. First time, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. If you like today's episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, anything we talk about. All comments get a shout out. So
sick.
This week I want to start things off with something I found, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. So I always, when I'm looking for stuff, I always like to look for weird news or, butt stuff. But Dean's got that covered usually.
I'm on top of it. Don't worry. No new news.
He's all over it.
We're still good.
You are an expert. And I found this website.
You got to do the research, man. You got to do the research.
And that's why people keep coming back.
That's
They come back.
The facts are here.
Conspiracies and butt stuff.
Open your eyes, man.
So I found a article that is from, it looks like almost 10 years ago now, but it was titled 10 Bizarre Findings from Research Polls. And the first one that came up had me laughing. So in 2014, there were over 2,000 people in the UK that were asked, would you have sex with a robot if given the chance? The results indicated... No, hold on.
It's a resounding yes.
We already got our one.
It's a metal ass.
The results indicated that 1 in 5 people would. In addition, 46% of those surveyed said they would not judge someone who opted to have sex with a droid.
What was the number on that?
46%.
Well, then I think your 1 in 5 is going to come up.
46% of people said they would.
They would not judge someone who opted to have sex with a droid. 1 in 5 people said they would.
Right.
The concept, though odd, is certainly not unrealistic. As technology progresses, copulation between humans and robots is no longer only in the realm of science fiction, but also becoming a reality. With that said, I don't know what has happened.
How realistic are we talking? Like, I mean, is it just the metal bones of a droid? Like, then I'm gonna judge you a little bit. If it's like the full thing and you went like thousands of dollars, I mean, good on you. You know,
you're gonna judge them in open hole, and you're gonna judge them.
only if he's not sharing.
Yeah, Dean, I've seen you get it on with a refrigerator. Yeah. Let alone.
It's different. I stuck the thing to
if you
the door.
Close it in the freezer, it's almost the same.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't say what it would look. Have you seen those videos of the technology they're coming out with, though? It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, you think about it, and you're like, those numbers would have to be higher now, because if you're talking an article from 10 years ago, they didn't have what we've seen in the last few.
Yeah, so Yeah,
That 1 in 5 is the more. I think that was a low number anyway.
those are the freaks because it is just metal. They don't have the faces yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They are just.
Sign me up. I just broke up with my Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
Well, and some real metal.
And the weird, I mean, what? You're right, because what constitutes a robot, right? Like, is it like you said, just
a
the
big square metal box, and you're just
Well, that here
bagging
that's
them.
that
I
was
wrote robot on it. Like, dude, you're just nailing a box.
That's just a cardboard box.
It says robot, doesn't it? 46% said they wouldn't judge.
so yeah, and yeah, I mean, technology has progressed so much in that time that, I mean, you know, for whatever reason on Facebook, like this person keeps, not the person, yeah, I think it is just one person that shows up on my shorts or reels, and like they're advertising sex toys.
Weird.
And there was
It
one.
shows up for
I think
you
we
all
found the real freak. We found the freak in our career.
Yeah.
I don't get one of
I'm
those.
the guy with the box that says robot on it.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, I look at that thing and I'm like, you know,
You're intrigued. I get it.
well, it just got me like thinking like
I gotta just watch this
Could
whole
you
video
imagine?
because I just don't. I gotta see what this is.
could you imagine like a time traveler from like the 1800s or 1700s that used like lambskin and, you know, and this whatever they used, and then they're like this thing that has little bumps in it, and it's like, good God.
Oh, you
much
a pro?
Man, you know that's got to be some rough 1800s punanner. If they're using lambskin back then, or they're just like, I better
Well,
wrap
I
this
mean,
up.
isn't that what, like, or is it sheepskin that like people used to use for condoms?
I better kill
it's
this
something
lamb.
It's something like that.
I don't know.
So-
I don't even know when that started. That should be a ChatGPT question of the week right there. When did sheepskin or lambskin, not rubbers, but condoms become a thing? I feel like it would be later than that, but you know, maybe not. And that tells you how nasty some of these people got.
Yeah.
They're definitely coming back from the past and wanting to bang those robots.
Yeah.
For
To answer
sure.
your question,
Yeah,
they're hitting the robots.
yeah, they're definitely going to tag the robot. There's no question.
That, I mean, on a less like sexual scale, I was thinking about that driving. Was it last
You
week?
were thinking about
No, not that. No.
Thinking about those sex toys that
how
popped
like
up
if
in the
someone,
reels.
someone, yeah, how someone just like showed up from the past, or like someone who was old when like the first car came out, right? Like when the Model T. Yeah. The Model T came out, and they're like, man, you know, we can get 20 miles in 3 hours or whatever. And all of a sudden they just pop up into the present, and this four-wheeled monster is just rolling at 85 miles an hour. Because I guess that's what people like to do now, even when it snows. So,
Oh man, over the last, I mean, this is totally off of robots because you said that, but the last 2 weeks, I've seen a car in the ditch, at least one, if usually multiple in the ditch every day.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I'm sure you guys, I mean,
semis, everything.
I'm only driving 2 hours, total.
Right.
And it's like, what is wrong with it? I mean, I'm sitting there going 40, 45, And I'm like, every now and then get risky, get up to 50.
Yeah.
But I feel, you feel that little fish tail on it. I'm like, I don't know how anybody's pushing it. I'm like, maybe my tires aren't amazing. I mean, they seem fine to me, but the way people are just flying when it's been so bad is just crazy to me.
Absolutely.
But those time travelers would bang robots.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Well, and real quick to finish that thought, today, with it being Thursday when we record, or Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah.
And things have dried up a little bit. People just went nuts driving. Just as fast as they could possibly go everywhere. And it's like, dude, there are still slick spots everywhere. What are you doing?
Between 70, 72 the whole way. And sometimes I'm down in like 67, right? I mean, even just, I'm still scarred a little bit from these last couple of weeks. And I'm like, man, I am just not wanting to be in the ditch. I don't know. I've been late by like 10 minutes once or twice to work. And it's just like, that's just going to be the cost of business. Because I could be 10 minutes late or I could be not there today.
Right.
And probably tomorrow too.
In one of those 100-car pileups or something.
Oh, insane. I mean, you could die in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bad. It dying reminds me of a story that I had seen this week. Yet again, I'm bringing the hot death story to the podcast, but it came across because this lady had kind of gotten charged or had been charged, but I didn't know if you guys had heard this story. I think it was from 2 years ago when everything went down. This guy, Carlos Hernandez, and another dude just named Zuazo, they were claiming they were with DTE. So this is out in the Detroit area. DTE, the energy company out there. And they were there to check a gas leak. When the house of this guy named Hussein Murray, his wife, Linda, didn't let them in. They said they would come back the next day. They did. During that visit, the men were let into the house, led down to the basement. Linda had testified that Carlos and Zuazo then came back upstairs without her husband. And Carlos repeatedly asked her where the money, safe, and jewelry was. When she asked the men about where her husband was, she said Zazo told her he was asleep. She said she then saw blood on the vest and screamed. She claimed Carlos struck her when covering her mouth, asking her to be quiet. She was then bound and duct taped. Items were taken from the house, including jewelry and cash. Both Carlos and Zuazo were found guilty by a jury and sentenced to life in prison. They killed the guy. So a month after they were sentenced to life in prison for posing as DTE worker to murder that Rochester Hills man, Carlos's wife, Amanda Hernandez, is charged with conspiracy to commit first-degree home invasion with accessory after the fact and conspiracy to commit false impersonation of a utility worker. They say she knew about the crime and played an active role in the murder. I mean, it's nice that she was down for her man there, right? I mean... But you've seen these. We've all seen them in our neighborhoods. Either people saying they're checking the, what do you call that?
I did that job for a while. I went door to door like that.
Checking what?
Well, I wasn't checking anything. We were trying to get people on like fixed rates and stuff. So we were technically we're like a sister company of like DTE essentially.
See, that's crazy. And I thought you did something like that. And that's the thing, man. You don't know because there are people that do that. You have the actual company that comes out and says they're going to do stuff. Yeah. You have the vacuum people that show up. Like I was at my old in-laws' house. This was months and months ago, but they let one of these vacuum people in. And she was there for an hour and a half.
Did she make a sale?
No.
Oh, what a waste of her time.
Waste of her time. I mean, and then they got pissed off, but it was just, well, I mean, come on, it's a waste of her time, but she also kind of pushed to get in.
It's true.
With people saying, like, there's probably not going to be any interest here in buying the vacuum, which was like they try and sell it to you for like $2,000 or whatever. And you can do, then they bring in the manager after they've dropped off people and they come back to the house and they try and push you into payment plans and all this stuff for this vacuum. But it's like, you don't know. Oh yeah. This was this last summer. I think it was last summer.
There can't be that much money to be made doing that.
Hey, you know what? She was super personable. She put on a good presentation. But it's like, and it looks like, yeah, that's going to be our super effective vacuum. Right. It looks like a really nice vacuum, and it's a brand vacuum. I can't remember what the brand is, but it's like one of those old school, been around forever,
right,
vacuum companies. I just can't remember the name of it. But like, you don't know who's fake and who's real, and then that's a great example. Like these dudes they said, "Hey, we're DTE workers," and they really just go in there to rob the house. They ended up killing a guy.
Right.
It's like, dude, I don't know. When's the last? I mean, well, you're in an apartment, Dean. I don't know if people come around like that, but.
I wouldn't be.
Did you have any? You had any stuff happen when you were out there, or like just like people freaking out on you, or what?
Oh yeah, the guy that was training me was, to his credit, he was really good at his job, because we opened a door and this it was obviously we weren't in a great area, and you could hear these people's dogs just going crazy, right? And they answer the door and it's these two like big ass like pit bulls or Rottweilers or something like that, and they're looking like they want to take a piece of us, like they look like angry dogs.
Oh yeah.
And she's like holding them back behind the screen door, and she's like, no, we're good, we don't want it, and this and that. And then to me, I'm like, oh well, that's it.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
yeah.
You don't want it? Totally cool. I'm out of here.
Great day. Yep.
And he was persistent, and he's like, well, let me talk to your husband. And then the husband came. He was just did not want to, like, cussing and
sure.
yelling at us hard and like, get the hell out of here and stuff like that. And then my trainer just started yelling back at him and was like, you need this or something like that. And then the dude calmed down. He calmed down, came outside, and then he ended up getting the thing.
No way.
The set rate. And I was just saying, like, dude, I would have given up 25 minutes ago. There's no way I would have stood here and argued with the guy and then got him turned over to my side. I was like, I mean, this is your job. This is meant for you. You know what I mean? That was the moment I was like, this isn't for me. I'm not that persistent. I won't do it.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a ton of doors also, right? I've been screamed at and berated, and I've had a guy that worked for me had a shotgun pulled on him at the door. Like people get really fired up. I remember one guy, and this worked out, but I was mostly being sarcastic because I always told all my interns or anybody who worked for me, it's like, no matter what, ask them if they want a yard sign. What's it gonna hurt? Like, and that's just something that's a thing you can track. Right, and something you can see. It makes the candidates feel good, and whatever. Mm-hmm. It has a very minimal value, but it does have a little. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, this guy comes to the door. He's MFing me. Just get out of here, whatever. And I'm like, all right, dude. Yeah, I'm out of here. I was like, hey, but do you want a yard sign? He goes, I don't care. Put it up. And I was so shocked by that. And I put it up the next day. And it stayed there through the rest of the campaign. And I was like, wow, like that was insane. Like he hated me. He hated who I was there for. And he just didn't care. I think he just hated that I was there in general.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a lot.
And it's like, if it, like I would have never come back but he still kept it up there, and I picked it up. I made sure that was the first one I picked up after the thing was over, because he'll definitely be somebody that would call probably when it was over and be like, hey, get this out of my yard. But that's why I use that story all the time when I trained people. I'm like, look, they might hate your guts, but it's worth just asking. The worst thing, it's already gone bad. The worst they're going to say is no. again or tell you to leave again while you're already leaving. But yeah,
Right.
I couldn't do what that guy did
It was crazy.
because mine was just, hey, do you want a yard? Like, I was kind of just being an ass. Mm-hmm. And then he said, yeah. I'm like, oh, all right. As he's slamming the door.
I mean, then you get the people that were like really nice,
Sure.
Like we got invited inside this old couple's house. It was the middle of summer, and if you know me, like when I'm outside and like walking around and doing stuff like that, I'm sweating already as is. And it was like middle of summer, and they invite us in their house, and I wish they never would have, because they had the heat jacked up to 85. It was already 90
No
degrees
way.
outside, dude. And I walked in there and I was like, and immediately was just covered in sweat. Like I'm sitting on their couch just dripping sweat all over the place. And I was like, oh my gosh. That was one of the worst ones. Then I got attacked by a
Like,
dog.
you guys got a jacket or something?
I'm a little chilly.
I know you're going to have the AC juiced.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
It's like, you guys actually need this plan. You're using too much.
You're using way too much heat
You're
right
using
now.
too much heat.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy. Talking about relationships earlier, I heard this story. I just kind of want to see if it's kind of like an "Am I the asshole?" story, but it's like, "Am I overreacting?" So I shortened it up a little bit, but this girl, she had recently either moved in or started dating another girl, her girlfriend, and they went out to like a karaoke bar where the girlfriend spilled her drink all over both of them. It wasn't a big deal, but later that night, they got home and decided to take a shower together. Nothing sexy. They were both too drunk for that, is what the
That's what they claim.
OP said. But as they were showering, the original poster, the OP, noticed a streak on the bottom of the tub and asked, "What is that?" And the girlfriend said, quoted, "Oopsie, I did a poopsie," and proceeded to shove the little ball of poop down the drain with her toe. She waffle stomped this little piece of poop. She waffle stomped this piece of poop down right in front of her.
Well, the poop's already down there.
Yeah, well, so obviously she was grossed out by this, but chalked it up to her being drunk, and they would just talk about it in the morning or whatever. So in the morning, the OP tried to joke about it and was like, "Hey, just get it in the toilet next time, haha," like just a little jab or whatever. And that's when her girlfriend looked at her and said, "I just feel comfortable around you, and I don't want to hide who I am anymore." and then she asked her, "Do you poop in the shower all the time?" And she definitely does. And then she asked her if she could refrain from doing that in her shower, and she agreed to, which is essentially the whole story. But she can't get it out of her head and wants to break up with her. Is she overreacting to that? Is that a deal breaker for you guys? Or if you watched your girl waffle stomp a little piece of poop down the drain in front of you?
I can imagine what my face would look like if Kate did that.
Like, oopsie. Just shoves it, just stomps it straight down the drain.
If Kate ever said to me, "Oopsie, I made a poopsie," and then proceeded to
waffle stomp her shit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'd be so
But
turned
is
on.
that a deal breaker for you guys or no?
Definitely not.
But it's all the time.
Okay.
This isn't just an accident, one-time thing. This is what she does.
Okay. I'll go first. Two things. What are we rating her on an attractiveness scale?
I don't know, like an 8.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just give it an
8?
An 8.
Good looking, but like not like the hottest chick out there.
8's pretty.
8's pretty high.
8's pretty. That's what I'm saying. 8's pretty hot, but she, obviously, you can get to a 10. That'd be
Okay. Now, I'll just go with Kate. Let's just to prevent anything bad happening. we'll say Kate.
Anything bad happening?
What's gonna happen?
Well, I just don't want to.
This is all
Unnecessary
of a waffle
argument.
stomping.
Yeah.
Eight
If
going on
Kate,
here.
okay, if Kate and I were when Kate and I were dating, if she waffle stomped a poop,
Right.
I think
but she takes baths though, doesn't she?
yeah, she does. But for the sake of
She stumps it in a tub.
all of a sudden, just
She's like, oopsie.
There's
just
a
starts-
poopsie.
You see her feet moving, just shoving it.
okay, if
straight
she's grabbing the poop, then that's a deal breaker.
up.
she's
Submarine. And she's like playing. It's like going between her toes.
Yeah,
So
flipping it through her toes like a poker
And
chip.
doesn't get out of the bath water. It just stays in the bath water.
okay, well, we're not doing bath. We're doing shower. So if she's showering and she poops, and she told me that's what she does, I guess I wouldn't care. Because, like, I'm not
nasty
in the
and
shower
nasty,
with her. Now, if I were taking showers with her and she's like, "Ugh," and she's
Squeezes
like,
out a little.
well, yeah, hold on, I got to push this bad boy down there. Then.
Yeah, but dude, every
Man.
time that thing's clogged, you're gonna have that resentment.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
shower
like,
drains
well,
aren't
if you
meant
did-
aren't meant for that. They're not meant for poop.
I know.
It goes back into your clean water.
Like if you didn't hit in there every day, I would have
One
kids
time tried
Reno
toilet.
every
Shower-
month.
Shower water does not go
Oh,
back
man.
into your clean water.
No, well, it gets cleaned through, and then wherever it gets cleaned, right? Water doesn't just get dumped out; it gets recycled.
I don't know how.
Am I
that
crazy
works.
about that? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that's how that works, isn't it? Doesn't it get recycled through sanitation, like water sanitation people?
No, they just burn it.
Just burn the water.
They
I don't know.
burn it.
I don't know. Comment below if you know how water works. If you know how water works, comment below.
If you know how our water system in this world
Could you
works,
if you could
please
educate
comment.
us, that'd be great. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think that would be kind of a deal breaker for me.
Well,
don't
you're
know.
not in there with her.
Yeah, but it's the fact that she's waffle stomping her shit down the shower drain. That's fucking disgusting.
I mean,
It's like, why couldn't you just not tell me?
well, she saw it.
Well, yeah, I know. You get the oopsie, it's a poopsie. Sure.
Well, I would hope. I hope you're not telling me about it.
I
if
mean,
you're doing
I
it.
get it. I get it. Like, why don't you just go in the toilet like a normal person?
Right. My
Like,
I
why
don't know
don't-
why you can't do it. Like if you're just afraid of wiping or you don't like it, like
Now
yeah,
I
poop
don't know
and
if
shower
it's.
after.
I don't know if it's like little. Just maybe she poops like a rabbit and just always little pebbles. But like if you got like a log, I mean that's a lot of waffle stomping, dude.
Yeah.
That's when you got to
One
get
toe
down
pushing
there
it
and
down.
like.
Yeah, I wasn't
Really
thinking
shove it
about. I
down
wasn't
your-
thinking about like logs. I was just thinking about
I
like
was.
the.
I don't know.
That's exactly where my mind went.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're having diarrhea every day, that's not good either.
That's what I'm saying, man. Every time that shower drain is clogged, you're gonna be a little pissed.
Yeah, because hair too. Hair in the
Well, you're just thinking like this has got to be. fucking
That's gross
shit.
on its own. Yeah, the hair alone is already just gross.
Yeah.
You imagine it just covered in shit.
Yeah, I've had to clean those.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
I don't know if
What
it's
what a
probably a
weirdo.
deal breaker at some point. I think right at the beginning, like when you're just dating and she's not there taking showers every day or whatever, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, maybe she'll like stop. But it's not going to leave your mind.
She's like, I took a shit in the shower, didn't wash my hair, so we're good. Oh.
Oh, you know, it would be rough. I saw a video of a guy today, and it made me think of you, Dean, because we try to get you to do these like tacos or gallon jug of chili or something, you know, on here. And this guy ate, 10 grilled cheeses at one time. He had made the grilled cheeses
Heck yeah.
and then like ground them up in like a blender with some eggs, and then or had dried them, dehydrated them, then ground them. He was trying to get them into as small as possible to like see if he could get it in like a bite.
Yeah.
But he couldn't. The cube ended up being like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
that
probably
wide,
a decent
that
sized
tall.
block.
yeah. And he was just like holding it in water and like he ate it all in one sitting. But I was like, man, that'd be crazy.
That is not
You could do 10 grilled cheeses all at one time, couldn't you?
not the way he did it, but I could probably eat 10.
Get 10 and just smash it down and just eat it like one big
That'd probably be the easiest way to do it.
grilled cheeser.
But maybe there'd be a lot of I don't know. They'd have to unhinge the jaw.
That's a lot of bread, man. That's 20 slices of bread.
It's a lot of bread.
The couple of times he said it's dry. He's like, it's pretty dry.
Well, yeah, he dehydrated, made it into a ball.
Well, but he's
or whatever.
dipping it in a big bowl of water.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well,
Ugh.
he said he did it because of the competitive
Well, yeah.
eating guys, right?
Right.
Who do that with hot dogs.
He's just a regular guy, huh?
I think he does eating things. Like he tried to do some huge like lasagna roll in one bite. It was like 20. I don't know. It was like all on one, like almost like a ski, and he tried to like, straight down the gullet.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
something.
Interesting. Yeah, I could probably eat 10 grilled cheeses, though, I think. How many slices of cheese? That's the.
I think he
if
just
it's
did one. I don't know. I think he did
one slice.
I didn't. I only saw him like actually grilling it when it was already in the pan, and I didn't even think about it at the time. Like, I wonder how much cheese he put in there.
Because
But I would
two
guess one.
slices could be a lot of cheese. But if
Yeah.
it was one slice of cheese, I think that makes a difference.
I mean, again, you're holding this big boy. That's it.
Yeah.
You do make 10 grilled cheeses and eat them
I
all
got
at
the
same
bread right
time.
now. If I could cheat, I could just not put cheese in it. Just eating grilled bread. That'd be pretty good, too.
That's not bad.
Yeah, a little buttery grilled bread. Sounds pretty tasty.
Stop it. You're making me think of the robot box right now.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, ChatGPT Trivia question answer from last week. Oh, did you have something else to say on the subject? Of grilled
No.
cheese? Oh.
No, I'm confident it's Carl Lewis
Yeah. Yeah. It's
or Michael Johnson.
great athletes.
Yeah.
Which athlete holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals in history? Dean said Michael Phelps. Eddie said Carl Lewis.
Gotta be. Hey,
Sing me,
primetime
Eddie,
Carl had a bunch of medals, all right?
Sing me a little rendition of his Star Spangled Banner. If you love Carl Lewis so much.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Michael Phelps was the answer.
Oh, dang it.
We are
Carl
now
had
at
to
11-12 or 13-12.
I think Dean's up 12-11.
Dean's up 12-11. If Dean gets up to 13, Eddie, I have something for you. So
At 13?
10 grilled cheeses.
he'll wish.
Who wish it was 10 grilled cheeses? That's right.
I got the loser has to try to break Bonnie Blue's record.
Oh, I think Dean has 13 already, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for the challenge.
Good
I think
luck. So
That's funny.
Michael Phelps was the answer.
Yeah. It makes sense. That would be Michael Phelps.
Yeah, it sounds
It's,
right.
I think I remember it. And it's kind of like he defies gravity, you know?
In water, you do. Right?
In technically in water you do, which space is water, but that's a different theory for a different time.
Ooh.
This is the Earth is going to lose gravity in 2026 theory.
Is that a
Pretty
question?
crazy. Huh?
I
don't know,
before
is it?
before you even get into it, I had like a thought of that a couple weeks ago. I was riding up an elevator, and I'm like, man, what would happen if we just lost gravity?
Well, the elevator would keep going up.
Well, yeah, I get that, but
That would make you feel
That's
better.
on
about
like
it.
a pulley season.
anyway,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's on a
It's
pulley system, you know, so it'd probably
just
be all right there.
just a random thought. Sorry.
No, that's fine, totally fine.
You picture yourself floating at the top of the elevator.
So,
To me,
so the title of that that's essentially just clickbait on it. It's not that Earth loses gravity. That wording is just for clicks. The claim is actually that gravity will momentarily weaken, not disappear, just enough that things feel wrong. The theory says NASA and other space agencies have detected a rare gravitational alignment involving the sun, moon, and Earth happening during the August 12th, 2026 total solar eclipse. Eclipses already affect tides, so the idea is what if this one does more than usual? According to believers, the concern isn't floating into space, it's subtle effects. So, like brief disorientation, objects feeling lighter, aircraft systems compensating automatically, satellites needing like minor corrections. Nothing apocalyptic, which is exactly why people find it believable. Then comes like the cover up angle of it. NASA wouldn't announce something like this because it would cause panic over something that lasts only seconds and can't be stopped anyway. Instead, they supposedly bury it under boring eclipse press releases and let it pass quietly. Supporters point to unusual emphasis on eclipse monitoring, vague language about gravitational modeling, governments quietly updating satellite protocols, and the fact that space agencies do study micro variations in gravity, which is true. They argue, of course, that they'd say nothing's wrong. What would they gain by telling us? The 7 second window, because it's only going to be for like 7 seconds, comes from the idea that the alignment peak is extremely short, not enough to be dangerous, but enough to register on sensitive instruments and maybe on human perception. And hold on. And the reason nothing like this has happened before, because this exact alignment hasn't happened before. And that's the claim. And that's why this version kind of sticks. It doesn't require impossible physics, or it doesn't say gravity turns off, mass death, It leans on real scientific concepts that just are stretched. And it sounds like something governments might actually downplay. And I think the real reason people are, because it doesn't sound like anything crazy, like, oh, who cares? It's just things might feel weird for 7 seconds or whatever, which is what most of my ex-girlfriends would say. But
It was a weird 7 seconds.
that was a weird, so great for me. You need to get better at this. I'm setting records over here. But I think what people are really thinking is like, if it starts off like this over time or in the future, does this necessarily affect what's happening on Earth for a long term, or is this something that when and if it happens again, will it be an even longer window and really mess things up for everybody? And I think that's the real concern behind the conspiracy of it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to matter at all? Some people are making like kind of a big deal about it, but I'm like, I mean, it's a 7 second window. If it's even true, I mean, obviously scientists and stuff are going to say it's not, but does it affect anything? That's the real thing. Is it something where like, is that like a window where like a Mandela effect would happen, or you know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Or like
So
an
seven-
Ocean's 11 situation.
Yeah.
Rob them blind in 7 seconds.
Yeah. Something like that.
So 7 seconds of no gravity.
Not necessarily no gravity. It's more of like a let me bring it up here. It's more like for humans anyway. It'd be like brief disorientation, objects feeling lighter, aircraft systems compensating automatically, and satellites needing minor corrections during this time frame.
I mean, I know it's only 7 seconds, but if we have a lot of satellites, like there are a ton of satellites, like it's almost like a cascading effect, right?
Right.
So you start taking that into effect. I don't know about the disorientation for 7 seconds. I mean, 7 seconds is a pretty long time to be disoriented, really.
It would feel like a long time while it was happening.
Yeah. And you said everything feels lighter?
Yeah. That's where the gravity part comes in, but I think it's more of the disorientation of everything and all the like mechanical or electrical stuff. Like, how will that affect all that stuff, and does that cause some sort of power grid issue, or like when the cell phone stuff happened, like is it gonna, all the internet's gonna go off, or something like that. I think that's the real concern behind it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the satellite thing alone, I feel like is a little bit of a worry. You know what I mean? There are a ton of satellites. I don't remember the number, but it was a crazy number. And so many of those satellites are like connected to the internet and databases and things like that. Yeah, I think it'd have, even for 7 seconds, I think it'd have a pretty massive effect.
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's more than enough time, I think, for something to happen.
It's so hard to know. You feel like it's going to affect something.
Yeah.
Something. I mean, I
could. I mean, you just don't know. That's even if it's true. You don't know.
That's true. That's true. That it might not be true.
It might not.
There are somewhere between 11,000 to 13,000 active satellites orbiting Earth.
Dang.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
No.
So gravity gone.
Of course, if the satellites are orbiting Earth,
Right.
they're not on Earth.
But they're in our gravitational pull.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I dropped the
mic.
Before we get into Build Your Big Three, thank you for the conspiracy, by the way.
Yeah.
Did it give an exact date? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it if it did.
August 12th, 2026 is the solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse.
August 12th. Got a lot of living left to do. Poor Chaser's not even 1 year old yet. It's going to be feeling the effects of no gravity.
It's going to be floating.
Real quick, we have listener comments or watcher comments. We have one here on our short that is on YouTube. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's in regards to Fazoli's breadsticks. At Sarah Roberts 7206. She says here, if I can find it.
So many comments, it's hard to find.
It's hard to filter through them all.
Yeah.
Hard to rifle through all those. Yeah.
Does Fazoli still exist? I really wish they were everywhere. I'd take that over normal fast food anytime. To answer your question, they do still exist. One's in Battle Creek. There's a couple in Grand Rapids. Still with delicious breadsticks.
I know. I'm thinking about trying to make a trip there. Bring them damn children back. It's like, you're eating it again.
You're gonna eat it again. Maybe they were better for us because we got to get them table side, back in the day.
Here's the thing. I have been
A connoisseur.
back to Fazoli's quite a few times.
A breadstick sommelier.
And I may or may not have used my lunch to eat 6 breadsticks.
And a water. Just ordered a water and took the free breadsticks.
No, drive-through.
They don't do that anymore, man.
Drive-through.
They're not
It's
free
not.
anymore?
I think you can get free ones after you buy a meal. But you have to go up to... Last time I was in which was a long time, you had to go up to the counter and ask for the breadsticks.
Which you should have done before anyway. Like that, it's like, that's how things like that end.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
The last
all
one I
your high
sat in,
school kids go there and they just get a drink and eat all the breadsticks and then complain,
the last one I went to was, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they actually brought them. But I have been to one where you had to go up. So I guess it just depends on location or how busy they are. But yes, they still exist. They're still delicious. And no, I don't get a water with the breadsticks. I get a double slice of pizza.
Oh, pizza's good. John liked the pizza.
Clog up the old arteries.
Yeah.
And then our other comment. So thank you for the comment at Sarah Roberts 7206. The other comment we have was from none other than at Shawnimal3.
Oh, he's back.
You beast.
And simply just says, y'all are my heroes. Well, Shawnimal3, wherever you may be, if we're your heroes, why don't you tell other people about us? Please.
And they say that a hero. Is that our podcast
Sean,
theme song?
I need you to please start letting people know about the podcast.
We need a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could be
I
our
think that's why we're his heroes. He's like, I can't believe they're still doing this.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, no kidding.
100%.
We'll never quit.
I mean,
I'm
I
like-
don't know. Probably. He's like,
I'm like,
I don't know, man. I mean, doing something like this, it's fun. It's sometimes a little harder than it needs to be. Which brings us to this week's Build Your Big 3. Things that are way harder than they need to be. The order this week is Dean, me, then Bill. Dean, we're round one, pick one.
all right. Beautiful.
You're on the clock, yeah.
I'm gonna go. I think it's clear number one, and that's gonna be folding a fitted sheet.
Ooh.
Way harder than it should be.
That brought a little something out of me. I was like, ooh.
Way harder than it should be. That's all.
I didn't even have it on my list. That's a great one. Great one.
That's right.
Folding a fitted sheet. Yeah, my,
Good. I mean,
my
anybody
sheets
can.
clenched, everything. I was like, oh.
Anybody can fold a fitted sheet, but I mean, to get it right.
Yeah,
I have no idea how
fold
to do
it, and then I just crumple it and throw it.
Yeah, but essentially, yeah, it's just a ball. Yeah,
Bill, you ever folded one of those?
Yeah.
pretty good at it.
I mean, I just fold it and
It's
fold
just
it.
a ball.
No,
Does it end up being just
just
a ball?
it's not a perfect square, but it's folded.
Yeah, I'm saying perfect.
Oh, well. Yeah, it's
All right.
definitely a lot harder than it needs to be.
One I saw that I think about, because I can recall a situation is, and I'm going to go with this as the second pick, finding the light switch in an unfamiliar bathroom. Sometimes you're sitting there, you're like spinning around. You know, like, where do they keep this thing? One time I just peed in the dark because I was like, I don't know where they hide this thing, and I gotta piss. It was outside the bathroom. You're like, why?
Well, that's
Why
odd.
is it there? Yeah, no. Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's always like, it feels like it's somewhere because you're just so used to your own, right? You walk in. Typically, it's right inside the door where a switch should be, right? I mean, that seems straightforward.
Yeah.
You walk in, there's the switch. But yeah, this one, I remember I was laughing to myself, like, I hope nobody fucking comes in here because the lights are off. I mean,
What are you
doors closed.
doing, you
Like,
freak?
hey, I like, piss in the dark.
ambiance.
But yeah, so that's what I'm going with as the second pick: finding a light switch in an unfamiliar bathroom.
I like it. It's good.
My first pick is waking up to live your life.
I have that's on my list too.
Just
life.
the will to live.
The will to live.
Is that it? Waking up to live your life?
Yeah.
You going with it? Okay.
Yeah.
Working up.
Not that I have a terrible life or like my life is great.
I'm
but
actually so happy.
yeah. But I mean, there are days that dude, I don't want to get up,
For sure.
you know. And I don't mean that like in a I need help way. I just don't want to get up
I mean, for sure, dude. I mean, that's just called being a person
in life, you know.
and being a little bitch.
When life gets you down, just look at a clown.
Look at a clown. Is that what you do?
I'll go second. Breathing.
Breathing.
It should just happen.
Pulling my head out of a tub of water.
Getting a long enough extension cord to the bathtub.
Way harder than they
Getting
need to
a
be.
short enough rope. No.
I just on personal experience, I would say parking in a city,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially nowadays, like with everything, you know, it's not as simple as throwing coins in a thing anymore. It's downloading an app and
Right.
then you got to find parking and like just make it free.
You see, well, not your mayor anymore, but kind of you're there a lot. The mayor of Grand Rapids was talking about parking and upping the charge from $2 an hour to $6
Jeez.
to get people in and out of there. You know, if it's up there, it'll make people want to move to get people in and out. But I'm like, yeah. Then you stop people from hanging out down there and spending more money too.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a give and take there.
Yeah.
Well, and there's not a lot of parking in Grand Rapids now anyway. And they just put the amphitheater in and they're building the Amway Stadium downtown. Both are right downtown. So, and they haven't built any more parking.
Right.
So, I mean,
Maybe that
it's
is a solution.
I just wanted people to take the bus. I guess. Park
But
outside of
people-
Grand Rapids.
I've had people that work downtown that their job doesn't pay for their parking. So they got to pay, whatever, $24 a day.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 4 hours.
Yeah, and then if you live in the city, like if you live like in an apartment, that's like it's got to be. I don't know the numbers, but I would assume $2,000 for like a 1-bedroom.
Downtown, probably.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy to think about, but
$6 an hour.
$6 an hour. He's talking about it. Obviously, I don't think it's anything I think he was just talking, and they were trying to come up with ideas, and it was just something that clearly has been on his mind when they were talking about parking. But it's not something they've put forward, I think, officially in it. But who knows? He's saying, pitch it as put that money towards education and, local department stuff, and that's a way to sell it to people, but nobody's going to like it.
No.
So, second round, second pick, I'm going to go with carrying all the groceries in one trip. Sometimes
it's not hard.
It can be.
If you're a man.
Sometimes I want to be treated like a lady. Okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, dude, you got a lot of groceries, man.
Yeah.
Then sometimes you're really I'm not saying it can't be done, but it's harder than it needs to be.
For sure.
Maybe get bigger, like a bigger bag would make it easier.
Try living on a bi-level.
You are bi-level.
I love our house, but man.
Yeah, you instantly have to carry it upstairs.
Yeah, every time.
It's good for the legs.
Not ideal.
That is true. It's probably keeping me from having a heart attack.
That's why he's got such strong glutes.
Yeah.
I do. You can't really see them, but they're there.
Oh, we see him. You just got to bend over for a second.
Yeah. Get that crack out. Let it breathe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real quick before we finish this, we had basketball practice tonight, and the league that my daughter's in is a church league. So in the middle, they do a devotion, and I'm helping coach. And for the devotion, everyone meets in the middle and sits on the floor. And so we got to the floor, we got to that point, and I look at the guy I'm helping coach, and I'm like, "Do we have to sit down?" He's like, yeah. So I sat down, and immediately so much air was going on. Yeah. I was turning away from the parents that were sitting there because I'm like, no one needs to see.
I'll tell you what I do, because I'm going to say a lot of practices and stuff, and I'm in positions where the crack gets shown probably more than I'd like. But I just bought a bunch of extra long T-shirts. Just to mitigate some of that. I don't tuck it in. But it's there. I could. And obviously I tie my shorts about as tight as I can around my waist. And I think that's prevented 90% of what would have happened.
Right.
But
yeah,
if you're going to be in there doing sports things, invest in some long T-shirts.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just... or not. I mean, feel free, have a little crack with your devotion, but I just...
It's a little crack.
You're right. So, anyway, sorry. My bad.
It's on me now, right?
Sure is.
I talked about this in a conspiracy theory a couple of weeks ago. Unsubscribing to things or canceling subscriptions. It's always way harder. You always have to make calls. Why can't it just be a button? Why am I having to call? I mean, I know why they do it, because they want you to forget to do it, and then you pay them another month or 2 months or whatever it is. So I get that. So that's going to be my number 2. And then third one is going to be trying to plug into an outlet when you're laying in bed. You know what I mean? When you're trying to get it, but you just can't get it right. It always takes 3 or 4 tries before eventually I just have to get up and turn a light on and put it and plug it in that way. That always happens. I always just fine, I'll just turn on the friggin' light. Just do that.
I mean, that's a solid one. It was kind of like one I talked about in some other one way before, hitting that USB in one shot. Because it's always somehow you always end up having to flip it over. Same thing with plugs.
Yeah.
Wall plugs. You're like,
Yeah. USB.
you feel like you could just reach down there and plug it in without looking because you've done it a million times. Then you're
Right.
down there, all of a sudden you're like, I can't find it. While you're trying to make it happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Could somebody guide me?
Been there.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. Gosh, maybe I'm not that man. I don't know. Assembling furniture, even with instructions.
You bastard.
I've done it a lot, different things, but it's always way harder than it should be.
Yeah.
I feel like they could definitely make it easier. Like charge an extra $20 or whatever on the front end to make it an hour less time and that's just way more worth it.
Yeah, you're already giving me big boxes anyway.
I mean,
the
boxes
might as well just
are
put
huge.
some of it together. That'd be great.
Of course, I shouldn't have even said because I got a recliner a couple months ago and it was super easy. But recliners are easy. You just kind of gotta, like the base was already together. You just had to kind of fit the top portion into it.
Right. Yeah.
It was still a little harder than it should have been. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I still had to like mess with it and try and like fit it in the right way. It should have just went right in, but it didn't. So that was my last pick.
Been there.
Yeah, you took mine.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Still so many good picks.
No.
No. I quit.
Man. Oh, this isn't a bad one. Finding the matching Tupperware lid.
It's harder than it needs to be.
Definitely harder than it needs to be. Well, I mean, you could make it easy, I guess, but
you just get all the same Tupperware, and then it's just the same. It's just the same lid.
Yeah, but I do have that problem because we have so many like Tupperware lids.
Right.
Well, it's because you can't like reasonably, if you have a lot of Tupperware type of things, you can't like have them all with their lids on and find a good place to store them.
Right.
Because it would take up so much space. So you have to like stack them without the lids, and then the lids either go next to it or whatever. But it is harder. So great big threes. I will go over our lists, and if you guys have any honorable mentions, we will do those. Dean had the first pick. His list was folding a fitted sheet, canceling subscriptions, and plugging into an outlet when you're like laying down or
like in the dark.
Yeah, in the dark. Trying to get his vibrator going. I gotta charge this thing.
I'm not gonna deny it.
I had the second pick. I had finding the light switch in an unfamiliar bathroom, carrying all the groceries in one trip, and assembling furniture even with instructions. Bill had waking up to live your life, parking in a city, and finding matching Tupperware lids. Bill, you had the last pick. You got any honorable mentions you want to put in there?
Yeah, I just thought of this one, like the supposed 3-ingredient recipes that people put out, and then they have more than 3 ingredients. Like, why can't it just be 3? Why does it have to be harder?
I found a 4-ingredient recipe. Legitimately, 4 ingredients. Banana pudding. I know that guy likes himself some banana pudding.
How dare you? How dare you put out my secrets?
It looked pretty good. Is that all you had?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I also had putting a fitted sheet on the bed. I struggle with that sometimes, where like the short end, it's upsetting. Then you got to start over. It sucks. Then I also had just getting out of bed, which related to Bill's. So,
Living
just
in general.
Putting the bottle down.
finding a job.
Yeah. I don't know. A password reset, that requires your old password when you had forgotten it already. Then you got to go through like
It's the whole
a
reason I'm
text
trying
or
to
an
get the new
email or
password.
something. It's like that doesn't have to be this difficult, does it?
Right.
Whatever. I mean, maybe it has to be, but I don't think so. And I don't know. Closing pop-ups without opening more pop-ups. Sometimes they kind of sneak it in there where it looks like that's where you close it and it's not, and then it opens up another.
Yeah.
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 I hate that.
They're
Pisses
tricky.
me off. I'm like, come on. Like it just looks kind of like an X or something,
Yeah.
but you don't realize it still has like the timer going on the bottom where you could skip after.
Yeah. Or the timer goes off and then the X isn't there, but it is there. It's like very small in a little spot. Rat bastards.
Anyway,
Clever.
those build your big three things that are way harder than they need to be.
Very nice.
Well, let's finish this off with ChatGPT Trivia Question of the Week, where now we have stakes.
Ooh, steaks.
Whose butt is going to be on the line? What is the only country in the world that has a flag with no red, white, or blue on it? The only country in the world. Red, white, or blue.
It is a good question.
Okay, I'll let Dean go first. I think I don't know if
I did look it up, and it is a correct answer. So
There has to be multiple, though. This is just one?
just one.
That's crazy.
Oh, white. I forgot white is in there.
Yeah, red, white, and blue. Yeah. You're like Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that has red also. That's only.
Red. I don't know. I don't even know if. I don't even know if it's a country, and I don't want to say it.
Why? I mean, the chances of you getting it right are very slim.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, not really. When you like obviously me looking at it, I'm like, okay, well that makes a lot of sense. But even then, I had to look it up to make sure it was right.
I don't know. Ethiopia?
Okay.
Is that a country?
I don't have very many countries locked in. So I mean, I know the main ones and all of those had red. So it's like
Ethiopia is a country, by the way.
I thought so. Obviously, that's what I said.
I'm trying to think outside the box, but not that outside the box.
I feel like it has to be that outside the box, but also within the box.
I'm trying to
if you're
think of.
outside, it's inside the box. It might be inside the box.
It's like the fourth meal of flags.
I keep trying to think of what Australia's flag looks like, but I feel like that definitely has one of those colors in it. I just can't, in my head, I can't picture it.
I know.
And then I thought India, but I was like, no, there's white, I think, in the middle of that. I feel like all the Middle Eastern countries have red in it somewhere. Same with most of the African countries. That's why I'm like just trying. I'm like, what is around? So I got to just take a guess, right? I mean, obviously.
Big guess.
Take a shot. I'll just go with Australia because
Why not?
I'm gonna get it wrong anyway. And
Idiot.
exactly.
No, just kidding.
I just can't picture what it looks like. So it's like, well, at least I can't remember what it looks like. So,
all right. Well, Dean says Ethiopia and Eddie says Australia. We will find out next week.
looking
If
at the
one of them
Australian flag right
is
now.
going to be breaking some records.
Maybe I should be looking at the.
Oh man, that was the worst guess possible.
Yeah, what do you say?
We'll find out next week.
Yeah, all right.
So, all right, that's hilarious. I love the real time reaction.
Oh man,
So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for this week. I looked it up before you.
Isn't it mostly red?
it looks like Great Britain's flag, and I should have thought of that too because that's.
We don't know that. You gotta wait till next week.
Yeah, that's true.
So, thanks everyone for watching or listening. If you like today's episode, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when episodes come out. If you are on any audio platforms, thank you for listening. I know you can't like or comment, but spread the word. Comment if you're on YouTube what you feel would happen if 7 seconds of disorientation would happen during the full eclipse. What was your big 3 harder things that were
Harder than they need to be.
Yeah, harder than they need to be, sorry. And did you choose Australia as your flag? So, also, if you've had Fazoli breadsticks, let me know as well. I know that was the last week thing, but interesting to see if anybody still eats the Fazoli's. So, all right. Well, we're going to get out of here. Again, thank you. Hope everyone has a great week. We will see you next week or next time on Wake Up, Sleeper Boys Podcast.
Here we go.